Well, hi, everybody. It's John Elzinga, and welcome back to It's a Great Day to Serve the Lord. Today, we're going to talk about a very famous, very familiar psalm, a very familiar phrase that I'm sure you've heard before. Before I do that, please go all the way to the end, and I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe to this channel, that you would like it, thumbs up, that you would share it with your friends, and that you would let others know about it. I would really appreciate that. So today I want to talk about this. Be still and know that I am God, he says. And it's from Psalm 46. And I'm not going to read the whole psalm. I'm going to read pieces of it. But this is great stuff. It really is. Psalm 46, God is our refuge and our strength, an ever-present help in times of trouble. Therefore, we will not fear, though the earth give way and the mountains fall into the heart of the sea, though its waters roar and foam and the mountains quake with their surging. God is an ever-present help in times of trouble. He is always there. He is ever present. He's always around. He's never absent. You never have to wonder, does God know what's going on? And it says, though we will not fear, therefore we will not fear, though the earth give way. No matter what the circumstance, no matter what the problem, no matter what the issue is, it could seem like the world is falling apart, and God is an ever-present help in trouble. Verse 4, there is a river whose streams make glad the city of God, the holy place where the Most High dwells. Isn't that great? That's something to look forward to, the city of God that it's talking about. It is a city in the future, and yet there's a presence of it yet today. It is about the kingdom of God. It's about advancing, being aware of the ever-present kingdom of God. Yet there is a city to come when heaven will come down to earth, and God will walk with us once again. Verse 8 says, come and see what the Lord has done. Have you ever done that? Just stop and observe and think about and contemplate what the Lord has done. Verse 10 says, and here's the line, be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth. The Lord Almighty is with us. That's that Emmanuel, right? God with us. My friend, there's a lot of noise out there in the world. There's personal attacks left and right. There's hatred that's kind of seemingly building in this culture war kind of conflict kind of thing. Political battles. There's values confusion. And then in our own personal world, right? I mean, we have our career issues, our financial issues. We have interpersonal conflict. That always seems to rise up. There's brokenness and loss. And people all around us that have stuff in their life. And so often we look at that and we feel helpless. We feel like we're out of control, like there's nothing we can do. We feel lost, we feel conflicted. We wonder if there's an answer in which we can all agree. But God is our ever-present help in trouble. He's there. He knows what's going on. So as Christians, what do? Pray. But having said that, there are times when we just simply need to reflect, to meditate, to think on God, on who God is, on his power, his sovereignty, his control, his majesty, his wonder, his compassion, his grace. And in that moment, just be still. Just think. Just know. Yeah, this is silent meditation we're talking about. And it says, be still and know that I am God. There's this knowing part. Knowing who God is and knowing God. And when you focus on God, you begin to feel a sense of peace because you know He's in control. You know He can change anything, anyone, anytime. You know He's full of compassion and mercy. You know He loves you and He wants to have a relationship with you. When you're in that relationship and you begin to really know Him, you begin to look around and you see His involvement in your everyday life. You begin to feel and sense His presence. You feel loved. And you begin to seek Him in all you do, everything you do, all day long. Because you see and know and sense that He's leading you and guiding you. Dear friend, in this busy and chaotic and tense world, have you spent some time simply being still and thinking about and meditating about just who God is and what He is capable of? And in that time of stillness, in that moment, you give yourself up to God. It's a time of acknowledging Him for who He is. I encourage you to do this because when you do that, you will have that peace that passes understanding, that peace that makes no sense, that peace that defies everything that's coming at us, everything that's coming at you, everything that's in the world, that peace that knows that He is God. My friend, take time and be still and know that God is God. God bless you, and remember, it's a great day to serve the Lord.